Yo, what's up guys, assalamu alaikum, welcome to this tutorial. In this tutorial we are going to be learning about the text view. So let's get started. First thing first, I'm going to drop text view in here or in here, no problem. I'm going to drop it here so that you can get used to it. And then as you can see, we have a text view in here. I'm going to get rid of this, and we have properties in here, and you can use the properties. For example, this property text basically means what text you want it to contain. Let's suppose I am looking awesome. So as you can see, this changed to I am looking awesome, but I cannot see anything, right? Because text is so small. So one thing I can do is I can zoom in and select this hand, and as you can see, I can, well, pretty much, like, okay, I can deal with it, but it's not a good idea. Come on, zooming in. So how about we change the size of the text? How can we change that? Well, I can tell you, but what about we go back in here and we search for text view so that you get used to this documentation and understand how the documentations work. Okay, now in this text view, we want to change the size of the text, right? So I can say size, right? And if you say size, you get a couple of things in here, but just keep going. Or you can come in here and, okay, text size. You see something called text size, size of the text. So we're going to click on this. Okay, size of the text. Recommended dimensions are SP. Okay, for example, 14.5 SP. Okay, that's all. How this is how this size will work. So we're going to come back in here, and this time we're going to look at the coding section. This in here, if you select text, it's going to go to the coding section, and if you select the design, it's going to go to this section in here. So we go to the design text section, and we click on preview so that we can see what is going on our program. And in here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to add something called text size, and as you can see, it said 14.5 SP. Okay, it's not a big deal. Let's make it 20. Okay, it's growing, right? Let's make it 150. Okay, it's too much. Like 50? Yeah, 50 looks good. So 50 SP. By the way, this S stands for what? The S stands for scaled and P stands for pixel, scaled pixel. Okay, so using text, you use SP, not DP or whatever. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to change this thing's color. So I can go back in here and Control F and then color, and I can keep searching for color, get current color, and so on and so forth. But I'll tell you what it is rather than searching too much. So if you go back in here, and text color, this is the one, text color. So we can change the color using this. So I can come back in here and say text color, and this is the one, and I can change the color. For example, I want to change it to maybe color primary or color accent, as you can see, or you can add your own RGB color, hash F203985, whatever. I'm not sure what I'm typing, but I typed this. Okay, you can go from F to A, and as you can see, it changes its color. This is the RGB color, and if you want to know other colors, you can just Google them, RGB colors, and you'll get thousands of colors out there. Okay, good, nice. Now I want to maybe center it. How to center it? I can say gravity, and here I can say center. So as you can see, now it is centered. Nice. What if I want it to change its background? Well, it is possible again. Let's come down and let's change the background to 20F236, And as you can see, we have a nice looking background. And by the way, these are all random numbers. I don't know what these all mean, but if you want to choose a particular one, you can double click in here and change the color to the specific color you like, whether you know the RGB or not. By the way, it will also appear in here if you like it. So you choose it, and as you can see, the color of the text changed. And if I click on this and choose this, as you can see, the color of the background changed. Okay, nice. Anything else? Nothing too much. We have something called all caps. Basically what it's gonna do is, if it say it's true, it's gonna convert everything to capital letters. There's nothing too much to learn about this, and if you want something particular and want to learn about it, you can just look at it. Here you have the typeface, you have the font family, you have other things too you can change, no problem. For example, last thing, let's make this last thing. I can say font family, and from here let's say monospace, and as you can see, the font family is now monospace. Okay guys, that was all for this tutorial, and I'll see you in the next tutorial. Bye bye.